So good day, I am Ruben A. Santa Maria, the first discussant in our assigned topic, media literacy. So let's start with the learning outcomes. So first, define media literacy. Second, cite the important roles of media literacy. So third, explain media information literacy, MIL, along with the various aspects and dimensions. Fourth, examine the advantages and disadvantages of media. Fifth, demonstrate how MIL can be integrated in the curriculum. Sixth, draw relevant, draw relevant life lessons and significant values in generating, utilizing, and creating media tools. Seven, analyze research abstract on media literacy and its implications on teaching-to-teaching process. The last is conduct a research survey on media literacy integration and draw findings and recommendations. So let's start with the definition of media literacy. So Lynch 2018 coined the term media that refers to all electronic or digital means and print or artistic visuals used to transmit messages through reading, print media, seeing, visual media, hearing, audio media, or changing and playing the interactive media, or some in combinations of each. Media can be a component of active learning strategies such as group discussions or case studies that Matier and Jen ND. So according to Lynch in 2018, ang media ay tumutukoy sa lahat ng electronic or digital media. So ang media ay visuable na sa ating lahat, not only visuable but also usable. So syempre as a student, isa tayo sa mga nakakakita at nakakagamit ng media such as print media for us to transmit messages through reading and visual media for seeing and audio for hearing and interactive media. Ito na yung combinations ng mga nabanggit na forms of media wherein we can play games, blogs, and use generated content. So next is media literacy is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media by Firestone in 1993. So media literate youth and adults can understand the complex messages received from televisions, radio, internet, newspaper, magazines, books, billboards, video games, music, and all other forms of media. Therefore, media literacy skills are included in the educational standards in language arts, social studies, health, science, and other subjects. Many educators have discovered that media literacy is an effective and engaging way to apply critical thinking skills to a wide range of issues. So, ang media literacy by Firestone in 1993 is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media. When we say access, we can expand conceptualization of literacy as well as we can reflect and take action gamit ang power of information and communication para maging kakaiba siya. Then, for analyze, ito yung tinatawag natin na process of asking questions about a piece of media in order to identify credibility, purpose, technique, and context. And for evaluate, dito na papasok yung tinatawag natin na judgment and conclusions based doon sa information. So media literate, only youth and adults daw ang may kakayahan na maintindihan yung complex messages na maaaring ma-receive natin sa televisions, radio, internet, newspaper, magazines, books, billboards, video games, music, and all other forms of media. Ang media literacy skills daw ay kasama sa tinatawag na educational standards when it comes in educational standards when it comes in language arts, social studies, health, science, and other subjects, which is very helpful naman para sa atin para ma-apply natin yung media to those various subjects. And sabi rito, karamihan sa educators ay na-discover na ang media literacy ay effective and engaging way para ma-apply yung skills which is critical thinking to wide range issues. So next, the Ontario Ministry of Education in 1989 stressed that media literacy means helping students develop an informed and critical understanding of the nature of mass media, the techniques used and their impact. It aims to enhance students' understanding and appreciation of how media work, how they produce meaning, how they are organized, and how they construct reality. More so, it intends to provide students the ability to create media products. So based on the Ontario Ministry of Education in 1989, binigyang pansin ng media literacy in a way na tinutulungan ang mga students to expand ang pagiging knowledgeable and critical understanding sa mga difficult set of ideas of the nature of mass media, the techniques used, and their impact. So, ang media literacy aims to enhance the understanding of the students how we can actually use media in more aspects. And aside from that, it provides or also helps students to create media products not only for producing and organizing but also to create media products. So media literacy therefore is the ability to identify different types of media from wide array of sources and understand the messages they bring according to Hobbes 1997. So according to Hobbes in 1997, meron ditong different types of media na tinutulungan tayo, especially students, na maintindihan kung ano nga ba ang purpose ng media at message na binibigay ng media. So let's proceed to the media literacy concept. So first is, it is the ability to critically assess the accuracy and validity of information transmitted by the mass media and produce information through various forms. So dito, ito yung ability to critically assess such as emphasizing our judgment sa pagiging accurate or correct at validity sa impormasyon na ipinibigay na tinatawag natin na mass media na nabanggit kanina at gumawa ng impormasyon through various forms ng media. So second is also known as media education. It is the ability to realize that all kinds of media show a representation of reality. So also known as media education, kakayahan na maintindihan ng lahat ng uri ng media ay nagpapakita ng representation of reality. So third is, it is the process of accessing, decoding, evaluating, analyzing, and creating both print and electronic media that according to of der Height in 1992. So this is the process of accessing, decoding, evaluating, and creating both print and electronic media. So fourth is, it depicts experience of reading text and designing hypertext made possible through technology that according to Hobbes in 2007. So nilalarawan dito yung tinatawag na experience through technology in a way na reading text and designing hypertext. When we say designing hypertext, ito yung nagpo-provide ng formatted text with link dun sa content. So fifth is, it pertains to understanding how to use today's technology, how to operate equipment, use various softwares, and explore the internet. So syempre sa media literacy, nauukol pa rin na talagang alam natin or naiintindihan natin kung paano gamitin yung makabagong teknolohiya, and syempre continuous pa rin tayo sa pag-explore sa internet. So sixth is, as a 21st century approach to education, media literacy builds understanding of the role of media in society as well as the essential skills of inquiry and self-expression necessary for democratic citizens. So as a 21st century approach to education, ang media literacy ay nagpa-fabricate ng understanding sa role of media in society na kung saan nagpo-provide sila ng facts were allow us to be aware tungkol sa issues na nag-matter sa atin. So 7, it represents response to the complexity of the ever-changing electronic environment and communication channels. So nire-represent dito yung response dun sa tinatawag natin na complexity of the ever-changing electronic environment and communication channels. So next is, critical evaluation of media requires the ability to analyze and disseminate various features to others. So, when we say critical evaluation of media, nangangailangan ng kakayahan to analyze and ikalat ang various features sa iba. So, next is, it is about teaching critical media management strategies, including ICTs in schools and learning centers. So syempre, kung merong learning about technology, there is teaching. Pagtuturo ng media management, strategies included na rin dito ang ICTs in schools and pati na rin sa learning centers. So last is, it includes the ability to perform effective internet searches, awareness and respect of intellectual property and copyright law, and the ability to identify truth from fake news. So the last is, when we say perform, parang example siya ng project or assignment sa mga students, which is yung nakalap nilang data or nag-gather nila is ipe-perform nila. Tapos, ipapakita nila how to perform it effectively base dun sa internet searches na na-collect nila. And don't forget, especially, to put the proper copyright. And aside from that, it teaches us to identify the information from truth to fake news. So let's proceed to the roles of media literacy. So first is learn to think critically. When people evaluate media, they decide if the messages make sense, including the key ideas before being convinced on the information that they get from it. So, di ba, nabanggit kanina about evaluate sa media. So, dito, through evaluation, ma-observe natin if yung message ay may sense, included na dito yung mga ideas. Kumbaga, parang yung mga basis natin para ma-convince tayo na kung yung information na yun is truth, so yun ang isa sa mga pwede nating matutunan na how to think critically. So, the second one is become a smart consumer of products and information. So dito, sa media literacy, tinutulungan ng individuals na matutunan kung paano i-determine yung mga bagay ay mapagkakatiwalaan natin or pwede natin pagkatiwalaan or trusted. So the third one is recognize point of view. So syempre sa media literacy, when you learn how to think, how to identify the perspective of authors, matutulungan tayo, especially the individuals, to appreciate the different ideas or opinions dun sa info na alam na nila. So fourth is create media responsibly. So syempre kapag may ideas yung iba, na learn to recognize it in appropriate way kasi base dito, it leads to be effective in communication. So fifth is identify the role of media in our culture. Media conveys something, shapes understanding the world, and makes an individual to act or think in certain ways. So the last role is understand the author's goals. So sabi dito, matututunan natin kung ano pa talaga yung purpose ng author sa sinulat niya, which is yun naman talaga, to be honest, ang intensyon ng author sa ating mga reader. Social media is a term that describes websites to connect people and involve user-generated content, which is the hallmark of a social media site. It is sometimes called Web 2.0, which is currently a huge opportunity to reach target audience and increase online sales that according to Go in 2020. So karamihan sa atin ang alam sa social media is yung apps na magagamit natin, which is true naman. Pero dito social media describes to the websites na kung saan it connects people and for involvement na rin. So types of social media websites. So first, social media news website. It entails users to submit links to web content like articles, podcasts, videos that they find interesting such as Dig, Reddit, and stumble upon. So next is social media networking websites. It depicts ability to upload a personal profile that usually connects with other people, such as LinkedIn, social network for professionals, and Facebook naman for social networking for everyone. These sites serve as avenue for meeting people and developing relationships that can lead to joint venture partnerships, career opportunities, and research. So the third one is social media photo and video sharing. It allows users to upload photos through Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest while videos through YouTube. So so next is microblogging and blogging websites. Sometimes called presence apps, these services let users post very short messages like blogging and easily keep up with what their friends are posting. Twitter is the most popular microblogging service that limits to 280 characters per post and allows to follow a set of users from one dashboard. Another popular social media app is Snapchat, which is video-based. So fifth is social media review websites. It shows how social reviews can make or break a company or an organization such as Amazon and eBay. So let's proceed to the media and information literacy or MIL. So it is a combination of knowledge, attitudes, skills, and practices required to access, analyze, evaluate, use, produce, and communicate information and knowledge in creative and legal and ethical ways that respect human rights, that according to Moscow Declaration on Media and Information Literacy in 2012. So meaning there are many different things involved in MIL. So it's responsibly using media literacy, information literacy, and technology literacy. All the things that we know about those concepts, we combine them in order to have or to be media and information literacy or literate. So the UNESCO defines it as the set of competencies to search, critically evaluate, use and contribute information and media content wisely, the knowledge of one's rights online, refraining from cyberbullying, understanding related ethical issues, and engaging with media and ICTs to promote equality, free expression, intercultural, interreligious dialogue, peace, etc. that according to UNESCO in 2016. So, by this, emphasize that media information literacy is essential because having media and information literacy actually help us to become better members of the society that we are living in right now. So we have aspects of MIL. So according to Reinig and Lublinsky in 2015, MIL is the optimal outcome of media, information, and communication technology, ICT, education along three aspects, technical skills, critical attitudes, and facts about media and ICT. Technical skills involve ability to access and use computers, mobile, and other technical devices that offer media and information content. UNESCO's 2011 MIL curriculum delves on accessing information effectively and efficiently as an aspect put into practice. Then according to Bach, in 1996 included compositional skills in his media competence model that involves creating new kinds of media content, encouraging self-determination, and increasing individual chances for participation. MIL also involves performative aspects that entails the competence to the rather than just to know certain things. And then Moller in 2009 summarized the facets of MIL from the user perspective, emphasizing media consumers in identifying news and understanding media's role in reshaping the global issues. Norbert Droben in 2002 pointed out the importance of knowledge of the inner working, context, routines, and contents, and the other effects of media. Fostering certain attitudes toward media and other information sources involves both being critical on the negative impact of media and defending it against sources of influence.
Merong 7 dimensions of MIL. Ito ay ang tool literacy, resource literacy, social structural literacy, research literacy, publishing literacy, emerging technology literacy, at critical literacy. Okay, merong advantage at disadvantage ang media. Unahin natin ang advantage ng media. Media educate people on health matters, environmental conservation, and others through various forms. Tinuturuan ng media ang mga tao sa mga usapin sa kalusugan, pag-uusap sa kapaligiran, at iba pa. People get the latest world's news in a very short time regardless of distance. Okay, nakukuha ng mga tao ang mga impormasyon o balita sa mundo sa napakaikling panahon sa pamamagitan ng media. People can bring out their hidden talents in the multimedia and visual arts, comedy, acting, dancing, and singing. May lalabas ng mga tao ang kanilang mga natatagong talento. Halimbawa, nakakita o nakapanood sila ng mga taong kumakanta o sumasayaw, tapos susubukan nilang gayahin ito. Hindi nila alam, unti-unti nilang nilalabas yung kanilang talento. Sapagkat nasusubukan nilang gawin ang mga napapanood o nakikita nila. Media increase knowledge learned from quiz programs, educational shows, and other information-giving programs. Ang media ay nagdaragdag ng kaalaman na natututunan mula sa mga programa ng pagsusulit, mga palabas na pang-edukasyon, at iba pa. People feel convenient in accessing information through mobile phones. Okay. Mas nadadalian ng mga tao na maghanap ng impormasyon o mga mahalagang impormasyon gamit ang media. They become a vehicle in promoting products toward increased sales. Like vehicles, mga sasakyan, nagsisilbi ang media sa atin as form of transportation. Kasi bukod sa nagtatransport siya ng info, nagtatransport rin siya ng mga promotions. Halimbawa is yung mga commercials, magazine, promotional videos, at iba pa. They serve as good source of entertainment. Nagbibigay sila ng entertainment, halimbawa sa TikTok. Karamihan sa mga kabataan and sa mga katulad natin, papawala ng stress natin ay ang panonood ng TikTok o panonood sa TikTok, pag lip sync or pagsayaw. Dahil doon, nalilibang tayo. Sa mga matatanda naman, nalilibang sila kapag nanonood sila ng palabas. Halimbawa narito ang Batang Quiapo. Pangalo. Pinapayagan ng telebisyon ang pagkopya ng impormasyon na nagpapababa ng gasto sa edukasyon sa mga tao. Media lead to the diffusion of diverse cultures and cultural practice. They help people around the world understand each other and respect differences. Tinutulungan nila ang mga tao na maunawaan ang isa't isa at igalang ang mga pagkakaiba ng bawat bansa. Okay, dito naman tayo sa disadvantage of media. Okay? Ibig sabihin nito, karamihan sa mga kabataan ay may sariling mundo na at hindi nakakausap o hindi na nakikipag-usap sa kaibigan, family, or kakilala sapagkat mas binibigyan pansin nila ang paggamit ng phone, mas nagkakaroon sila ng oras sa paggamit ng internet. Halimbawa na lang dito ay ang paglalaro ng ML. Hindi na sila nauutusan or nagiging bini sila kapag kinakausap o inuutusan. Pangalawa, some media contents are not suitable for children. Halimbawa rito, yung video ni Tony Fowler. Hindi maganda sa mga bata na napapanood nila to sapagkat maaari silang maimpluwensyahan. Okay, a newspaper is geographically selective. The increase in advertisement in television and radio makes them less attractive. Pagdami ng advertisement sa television at radyo ay hindi maganda tignan. The internet can be a possible ways for scam, fraud, and hacking. Karamihan sa mga tao ay na-scam gamit ang media. Okay. Halimbawa na lang dito kapag may nagbebenta sa FB ng mga products at iba pa. Tapos, mag-order kasi akala nila maganda or maayos at magbabayad sila ng tama. Pero kapag dating sa kanila, ay hindi pala iyon yung product na ini-order nila ang marireceive nila. Okay. Isang halimbawa pa rito. Nahack yung kamag-anak, kaibigan o kakilala mo sa FB. Tapos, hihingian ka ng pera or utangan ka kunwari. Hindi mo alam, ibang tao na pala yun dahil nahack na pala ang FB ng kilala mo. Media can be addictive that may result in people's decreased productivity. Halimbawa rito ay ang paglalaro ng mga games sa phone tulad ng ML, COD, Valorant, at iba pa. Masyado ka nang na-addict or nalibang kaya hindi mo na nagagawa yung activity or assignments mo dahil tinatamad ka na or wala kang gana gumawa. They can cause health hazards such as radiation effects for eyesight. labo mata mo dahil tuto ka na masyado sa CP, laptop, or computer. Yung tipong wala ka ng pahinga kakagamit ng mga gadgets. Tapos, diretso maliligo ka pa. Maaari ka rin makaramdam ng hilo. They may induce drugs and alcohol use. Maaari kang maimpluwensyahan ng mga nababasa or napapanood mo. Halimbawa rito, may nakita kang umiinom ng alak o gumagamit ng droga. Kaya, ikaw naman maku-curious ka kung ano bang lasa nito. Kaya, susubukan mo ito. Okay. They can lead to personal injury by imitating the stunts, showcase, and media. Halimbawa rito, may napanood kang nagtatumbling or gumagawa ng stunts, tapos ikaw naman gagayahin mo sa inyo. Okay. They can ruin reputation. Karamihan sa mga tao, mabilis na lang maniwala sa mga posts sa FB at iba pa. Okay. Halimbawa, may nag-post ng scandal, tapos edit lang pala yung mukha ng taong yon. Ini-edit lang pala ng isang tao. Maaari siyang mapahiya kung sino man yung nasa video na ini-edit. Isa lang halimbawa rito ay gumamit ng fake account. Tapos, sinisiraan ka na pala nun, then maraming nakakakita. Maaring masira ang reputasyon mo at maaari kang mapahiya.
Ako po ang next reporter, I'm John Cayetano. So, ang topic ko po ngayon ay integrating media literacy in the curriculum. So, although media literacy is now a part of the curriculum, it's confronted with a variety of factors such as limited access to equipment, teachers, lack of confidence with the material and perception of media education as just accessory to the curriculum. So, ito ay bahagi ng media literacy na nakaharap sa iba't ibang salik tulad ng mga limitadong access ng mga kagamitan at kawalan ng tiwala ng mga guro sa material. So, next po. Lynch 2018 presents 6 ways to integrate media literacy into the classroom for students to become literate while making media education as a meaningful and integrated part of classroom practice. So, ibig sabihin daw po, si Lynch 2018 ay may 6 na paraan upang maisama ang media literacy sa silid-aralan ng mga mag-aaral. So, ang una po ay teach students to evaluate media. Students learn to evaluate what they are viewing by showing them that media change depending on who created it, the intended audience, and the basis that may be attributed to the source. So, ito daw po ay tinuturuan ang mag-aaral na suriin ang media dahil natututo ang mag-aaral kung ano ang kanilang pinapanood sa pamagitan nito. So, ang pangalawa po ay show students to evaluate media. Students learn to evaluate what they are viewing by showing them that media change dependent on who created in the intended audience and biases that attribute to the source. So, dito ipinapakita na mag-aaral kung saan mahanap ang digital at magkukunan ng mga database. Pangatlo po, confirm, contrast various in media sources in the discussion. Distinguish various media sources and compare. So, paghambingin ang iba't ibang mapagkukunan ng media. Pang-apat po ay discuss how the media edits and alters purposely point to student. Example, media altering photographs or story while teaching them to be critical of what they see or read of base value. So, ibig sabihin daw po, ang talakayin kung paano nag-edit at nagbabago ang media. Itinuturo ang mga mag-aaral ng mga halimbawang media nagpapalit na mga litrato o kwento habang sila ay tinuturuan. So, ang pang-5 po ay examine the truth in advertisement, let students identify what advertisements are trying to sell and what promise are ideas they using to convince them to buy the product. So, ibig sabihin daw po, suriin ang katotohanan sa mga patalastas, hayaang kilalanin ang mga mag-aaral kung ano ang patalastas na sinusubukang ibenta at kung anong mga pangako ng idea. So, ang pang-anim naman po ay have students create media. Let students create media appropriate to their level such as presentation, videos, and websites. So, pang-anim daw po ay dito naman, pinapagawa ng mag-aaral ang media, kaya ang lumika ang mag-aaral ng media na iangkop sa kanilang antas tulad ng mga presentasyon o video o website. So, media skills, although this given little emphasized in the classroom, Hobbes and Prose 1994 present the skills the students are able to possess with the media they use in class. Number one is reflect on analyze their own media consumption habits. Number two, identify the other purpose and point of view in fields commercial television and radio programs, magazine, and newspaper editorials, and advertising. Number three, identify the range of production techniques that are used to communicate opinions and shape audience in response. Number four, identify and evaluate the quality of media representation of the word, examining patterns and stereotyping, emphasize and omission in print and television used in other media. Number five, appreciate the economic underpinnings of mass of media in the industries to make distinguish between those media which sell audience to advertisers and those which do not understand how media economics shapes message content, gain familiarity and experience in using mass media for personal expression and communication purpose of social political. So, dito binibigyan ang mga kaunting silid sa aralan na pinapakita nila Hobbes at Ross 1994. So, dito po, Approach to Teaching Media Literacy, Kellner and Scher, 2007. Mention three approach to teaching media literacy that will utilize media and pedagogical practice. So, number one is Media Arts Education Approach. It intends to teach students to value the aesthetic qualities of media and the arts while using their creativity for self-expression through creating art media. So, ibig sabihin daw po, nilalayan nitong turuan ang mga mag-aaral ng pahalagahan ang mga estetik na katangian ng media at sining habang ginagamit ang kanilang pangkamalikhain para sa pagpahayag ng sariling sa pamagitan ng paglikha ng sining at media. So, pangalawa is Media Literacy Movement Approach. It attempts to expand the notion of literacy to include popular culture in multiple forms of media, music, video, internet, advertising, and etc. While still working within a print literacy tradition. So, ibig sabihin daw po ay sinusubukan nitong palawakin ang paniniwala ng mga karunungan bumasa at sumulat upang isamang kulturang popular at maraming anyo ng media. Yung nga po, ninabanggit ko, yung ni-mention ko, yung katulad ng musika, video, internet, at advertising at iba pa. So, number three, critical media literacy approach and focuses on ideology, critiquing, and analyzing the politics of representation of crucial dimension of gender, race, class, and sexuality, incorporating alternative media production expanded the textual and analyzed to include
Utilizing media across discipline. Media education can be integrated in every course discipline. The following are examples of using media in different subject areas using 4 Ps. These are purpose, process, performance, and product. So in here, paggamit natin ng media ay what are the purpose o ano yung purpose natin sa paggamit natin ng media. It is either to inform people or kaya to give knowledge to people. And the process is like coping or making something na gagawin natin. And performance is yung talent natin or yung skills. And sa product is gagamitin natin ang media to promote a product to encourage viewers or people to buy the said products. And next, we have here subject area, the lesson, and under media is our form, tool, purpose, process, performance, and product. So, subject English, lesson, writing a letter, form, online or interactive media, at ang tool na gagamitin ay email or chat at ang purpose to communicate and ang process compose a letter and send to a friend through online at ang performance ay letter making at ang product compilations of letters in the e-portfolio through Gmail chatroom or Hangout. Next is Filipino, No Limitang Here, electronic visual media, YouTube through Movie Maker app, to present drama play using video shoot scene from No Limitang Here then upload to YouTube and count the number of views at the end. Dramatization or role playing in a chosen venue with background props. Uploaded video to YouTube to obtain numbers of views. Next is science, environmental protection. On form, audiovisual media, ang tool, Spotify and YouTube. Purpose, to listen to and reflect on music. Process, listen to and reflect on an environmental song played through Spotify. Performance, compose own environmental song with visual and upload to YouTube. Product, audio-video of composed song uploaded to YouTube to obtain number of views. Next subject is values education and ang lesson is about family. Ang form, visual media and using photos. Ang gagamitin na tool ay One TV app and Instagram. At ang purpose to communicate message and reflect on picture. Process, watch the segment Ang Pamilya Ko from iWant TV app and take picture of a family. The performance, upload the photos to Instagram. The product, family photos uploaded to Instagram to obtain number of likes. Next subject is social studies. At ang lesson is current issues. Form, print visual media at ang tool publisher app. Ang purpose to inform and update audience. Process, browse and analyze newspaper clip on current issues. And performance, make a newsletter with current events using publisher and post it on Facebook. And product, newsletter posted on Facebook for sharing. Next subject area is technology and livelihood education and the lesson of this product marketing and advertising, the form audiovisual media, tool YouTube, purpose to convince audience to buy the product, process make a commercial segment of a product or project made in class. The performance video on own made commercial advertisement of the product and upload to YouTube. And the product commercial advertisement of product uploaded to YouTube to obtain number of views. Next, subject math. Ang lesson, solving algebraic expression, form audiovisual media, podcast, to demonstrate lesson and inform. Watch and listen to the newest method of solving algebraic expression through podcast. Solve algebraic expression by following the methods watched through podcast. Submittal of answer and computations through Gmail group or Hangout account. Next subject is MAPE, taking care of body of organs, audiovisual and interactive online media, TV segment to inform, communicate, and express opinion. Watch TV segment Salamat Doc through YouTube channel. Make a blog that contains opinions on health issue viewed on YouTube to TV channel. Blog with posted opinions on given health issues for sharing and threading. And the last subject area is research and lesson is online survey. The form research media, tool online research survey. The purpose is to gather data. The process prepare a survey questionnaire and upload it on Facebook or email. The performance online survey using posted questionnaire and the product is filled out online survey questionnaire. Assessing and evaluating media literacy work. Just like any student outputs, media-oriented work should also be evaluated to assess quality based on standards. Students' work or learning or mga activities ay kinakailangan na mabibigyan sila ng feedbacks para magkaroon sila ng progress sa kanilang mga ginagawa to develop the mastery of the course. However, for some teachers, creating assessment and evaluation tools for media education is more challenging than traditional means due to the lack of technical skills. Also, it is because media education is all about finding the right questions to ask rather than learning previously determined answer. Canada Centers for Digital and Media Literacy prescribe two important steps in creating objectives, comprehensive and meaningful assessment and evaluation tools for media literacy work, namely, first, by using a rubric to assess the work of students, and by framing the expectation within the rubric in terms of key concept of media literacy. In general, media literacy work can be evaluated in three ways. First, based on how well the student understand the key concept of media literacy and the specific concept and ideas being explored in the lesson. Second, based on the depth and quality of the student's inquiry and analysis of this question raised in the lesson, as well as his or her thoughtfulness in identifying issues and questions to examine. And the third one, based on how well the student applies specific technical skills associated with either the medium being studied or movies, TV, video games, and etc. The medium used in the evaluation tool or both. However, whenever any form of media is being utilized, there should be a reflection at the end by asking students how media form has shaped their thinking, decision making, analysis, choices, values, and interrelationships. Thus, media education educators base their teaching on key concepts for media literacy, which provide an effective foundation for examining mass media and popular culture. These key concepts act as filters that any media text has to go through in order to critically respond. First, Media are construction. Media products are created by individuals who make conscious and unconscious choices about to include and how to present it. It can assess students' understanding of how media product was created and the analysis of creators' beliefs or assumptions reflected in the content. Example nito is itong ginagawa naming reporting. Nag-usap-usap kami kung paano namin gagawa sa PowerPoint, kung ano ba yung mga dapat naming ilagay, dapat naming gawin, ano ba yung mga ilalagay namin sa mga slides, at kung paano namin ito i-present. And katulad ngayon na hindi namin natuloy ang reporting face to face kasi wala nang pasok. Kaya nag-video recording na lang kami ng aming discussions. At ito ang ginamit namin para sa aming reporting. And that's why media are needed constructions. Second, the audience negotiates meaning. The meaning of any media product is a collaboration between the producer and the audience. It can assess students' understanding of concepts and the elements in a relevant medium or product. Let's go back sa number one, media construction. Tulad ng binigay ko information no, about sa number one, kung ano ba yung mga isasama sa mga report ganyan at kung paano ito i-represent. So dito sa number 2 naman ay it can assist students' understanding of concept and elements in relevant medium or product. Number 3, media commercial implication. Since most media productions is a business, it makes profits and it belongs to a powerful network of corporations that exert influence on content and distribution. It can assess students' knowledge and understanding of the commercial factors influencing the creation of media product and analysis of how media product is influenced by commercial factors or the owner. Tulad ng ginagawa ng ABS-CBN or kung anong network pa yan ay they are the media productions. If we dig deeper is makukonsider natin na business talaga ang mga yon kasi they make profits and it can give us information na kung paano naiimpluwensyahan ang produkto ng media ng mga commercial. Kasi alam naman natin na kapag may commercial ay it can benefit the owner, also it can benefit the media. The number 4, media have social and political implications. Media convey ideological messages about values, power, and authority, and they can have a significant influence on what people think and believe. And it can assess students' knowledge and understanding of how this medium communicate ideas and values. And last, each medium has a unique aesthetic form. The content of media depends in part on the nature of the medium that includes technical, commercial, and storytelling demands. It can assess students' knowledge and understanding of the technical elements of the medium and the tropes, cliches, codes, and conventions of the media and genre. And that would be all po. Thank you.